The
Modern.
new dance group was a modern school.
Okay.
And that's where I danced with Donnie McHale, the Tanya Newman, Sophie Maslow, Bill Bales, and things like that. And then Mary Hinkson was at Graham. And you see, it was so small that everybody knew everybody else. And like, we would all pitch in and have a big pot of beans and rice, and we'd all eat. And I was still living at home. And then Mr. Shook said, this boy's very talented. And then I moved in with Mr. Shook in a loft on 23rd Street. But Mary Hinkson lived there, and Louis Johnson lived there. And he's the director of dance at Berkeley. And it was this 4-story building on 23rd Street between 7th and 6th Avenue. And Mary used to feed, because she used to cook, and we'd all go down and eat there. And that's how we all met. And then I auditioned for My Darling Aida. And Hanya Holm was the choreographer. And the home technique is based on a swing. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. So I naturally said, when I go to the audition, I'm going to do her technique. So I went 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1. She said, thank you. I said, no, something's wrong here. In the meantime, while I was in high school, all the teachers kept saying, Arthur, you should be a ballet dancer. I said, nah, me, ballet? No, that's not for me, nah. Nanette Charisse, Sid Charisse's sister, taught there. And she kept saying, you know, you really are a ballet dancer, a classical dancer. I said, no, stuff, nah.
Why were you going no?
I didn't like it because I was very, see, everything I do is I'm very intense. It's not a kind of like, oh, maybe. It's like, I'm going to do this and I'm going to, you know. And I remember for my graduation exercise, I did a ballet to Bella Bartok's music called Wail, W-A-I-L. And it was just so intense. And that's where Lincoln Kirstein saw me and offered me a scholarship to the School of American Ballet. And
But while in high school,
yeah, this was
when
my
the teachers were saying,
yeah, I can say ballet, no.
Now, also, again, in terms of them encouraging you to go into ballet, it wasn't like that was a career maker, you know? I mean,
and it was also at that time the word fallacy was that blacks couldn't do classical ballet. Now we're talking about the early 50s now.
Now, explain that a little bit more.
Okay. Someone said there was a fallacy that black people could not do classical ballet because they had big butts and they had flat feet and the arches and all like that. And so Mr. Shook was one of the few teachers that were teaching black dancers or black kids to dance ballet. And he was at Catherine Dunham's. So that's how Mary told me to go to Catherine Dunham's. You see, it's a small world because I was at the modern dance group with Donnie McHale and the new dance group.
And okay, so this belief that blacks physically and intellectually and educationally and socially and every other way could not do classical ballet.
And this is what I'd heard. And
because it was a European art form.
Exactly right. Even today, my dancers, these young, they don't know how to tip. You see, when you're in a gang and you had your debs, they had to tip. I mean, it's a kind of walk. See, the only place you're going to see it is at Dance Theater of Harlem. That's why my girls, they know how to tip. Lola Falana. That's why she was the highest paid artist in Las Vegas. She said tits and ass, and she tipped. You see, And, but you know what? You'd say, oh, she thinks she's cute, but she was tipping.